And he looks me dead in the face and he says, "If I need to make more, I will." Fuck, okay. And then immediately after that, he says, "If the laparoscopic method fails, we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way." And when he says the old-fashioned way, he grabs his fucking hand and drags it across his stomach. The fuck you mean the old-fashioned? You're going to cut me in half? That shit freaked me out. And I was about to go into surgery. We were literally getting prepped. Like, I was getting ready to go into surgery. He explains a couple more things, and then he says, "Do you understand everything that we spoke about?" And I say, "Yeah." And he's like, "Cool, great. We're going to get started." And I forgot to mention at this point, my mom and sister had shown up, and I had a bit of time to tell them I loved them and that I'd see them soon, hopefully. There was a lot of concern of my appendix rupturing mid-surgery, but I will say that the surgeon seemed confident and didn't really seem worried about performing the surgery, although I feel like that's a given for any surgeon or doctor. So I said my goodbyes, and they wheeled me to the operating room. Eventually, they grabbed that little breathy mask with all that good shit and put it over my face and tell me to just take long, deep breaths. And I remember the last thing I said was, "Take care of me now," and it was just fucking black. Now, I remember waking up after what felt like fucking time traveling, and I saw a clock on the wall, said like 6 p.m. or some shit like that, and I felt super groggy and distorted as hell. So I see the clock, and I kind of just process, but very slowly. And I look to my right, and there's a nurse lady there just looking at my vitals, and she turns to me and she's like, "Oh, hey, how are you feeling?" And I think I said like, "I'm okay" or something. It's pretty hard to remember, but after I said that, she said, "I'm just administering some more morphine and fentanyl for you to help with the pain." Right after that, I remembered, oh yeah, I just had surgery, and thought, let me see the damage. So I grabbed the blankets and I pushed them down to my knees. They had like blankets on me, and I pushed them down to my knees. And I grabbed my gown and I just start pulling it up to, see my stomach. Well, I don't have any fucking clothes on. So I pull my gown up and it's just straight hog fucking for like 3 to 5 seconds. Because my reaction time has been debuffed by fucking fentanyl. And I cover myself really quickly, and I'm like, holy shit, I just fucking flashed this nurse. Granted, I'm sure she's seen much in her experience as a nurse, so really there's nothing for me to be ashamed about, but still, like, just fucking whipped out my weenie. Anyways, after a bit, they take me to the room I'd be staying at, and they let me know that I'd be staying overnight.